I was going to say, I didn't think that was the start.
Big boys, new pat. 7 rounds of drinks and glory. Another chapter for the story. Can't fan mock draft, baby. Make them boys go crazy.
After our final mock draft of the Dallas Cowboys.
So we're going 7 rounds. We're going to slow roll it at the beginning to be able to see who gets picked before us so that we can kind of prepare ourselves. We'll speed it up as we go. Is it going to be Cam Ward? Who's going 1? Travis Hunter. So it's going to, and then again, we're just Cam Ward 2 to the Browns, which was a no-brainer. Abdul Carter, to the Giants. That hurts me.
That's going to suck.
Will Campbell gone. So we got a couple S-tier guys.
Genty gone.
There's all the S-tier guys. That's why they're the S-tier guys.
Armand Benbu gone.
First guy on our big board gone. Mason Graham
gone.
Guy.
He's an S-tier.
Jihad Campbell. Wow. So he's kind of taken the spot of Jalen Walker, which is interesting. Mike Green at 10 and Tyler Warren at 11.
What are you gonna fucking have Warren and the other long-haired guy? What the hell's his name? Each other
in this situation. Jalen Walker's the pick. Like, he's the pick.
Yeah, and I'm just for shits and giggling showing where he is. Ranked 24. ADP is 17.8. So
let's see here. So our big board right now
it's Tet.
Well, it's
Jalen Walker.
But Jalen Walker.
This is the only thing we need to discuss at this point is, do we think Walker will actually be here?
No. But that makes it in this situation. That's why you would pick him.
I know. Okay.
Or we trade down, and we get Walker, and so we pick Walker because he's on our big board, and we get more picks.
But that's even more, that's even faker than this already.
Ted is the more, out of both of those guys, Ted's the more realistic, but in terms of our big board, absolutely Walker. But I just think that Walker is probably should not be where he is, like you said, Ant. In fact, Walker should be switched with
Jihad.
Campbell.
That's kind of, it's like the PFF guys forgot who. So we're just going to act like Walker's not there. Okay?
I just think that's better for us because we could pick him, but at the end of the day, we know he's not going to be there.
In real life, if this was the situation, yes, we're taking Walker.
Right.
We got lucky that Campbell, so it still works out for the players that are left. I'm trading back here, fellas.
Me too.
We got it. We got it,
and
baby.
they took it. Okay.
Okay. We like that.
I kind of wish we would have even added the 204, but that's okay. We got it. We moved back 3 picks, and we gained a nice second round pick.
I know. I agreed with the 204, but
it's still good. That's still a good trade. That's still a
good trade. We got the 46. That's the fucking.
Okay, let's see who gets taken off the board. Who'd the Falcons trade up for? The Falcons have traded up for Will Johnson.
That's okay.
He was on our board. McMillan gone. And okay, so we have a couple guys still on our board that we have a chance now to take. We either have to take Golden or Hampton. We have Golden ahead of Hampton right now.
Not Grant, hey?
Grant, we didn't have Grant on the board.
Well, he's the S tier. No. He's right. I'm sorry.
So according to our board, guys.
Okay, let's go with our board.
It's Golden.
It's Golden.
I like it here.
I like it.
Honestly.
I like it. We picked up the extra second pick, man.
Yeah, that's huge. And we get Matthew Golden.
You know why I like it? Because he's on my Mount Rushmore.
Well, welcome to the team, Matthew Golden. Adds ahead with the Rushmore picks.
Let's do it. And guys, I really do like this as a first round pick for the Cowboys.
Welcome to
the team, Matthew Golden.
You know what I like more? You know what I like more than anything? Having a second.
Big Chris is mad. He said running back no matter what for the 3rd time.
But we have a chance here now with 2 of our second round picks. We could pick up, we got a lot of guys ready at running back in the second that we all
Jenkins
really like.
is yelling us to move up since we have.
That's what I'm saying.
Pause.
We got 4 attempts.
Yeah, he's right.
Might as well
give it a go. Let's see what they do here. Okay,
they took it. They took it.
Yes.
There
we go. Hampton.
Welcome to the team. And just like that, we got 2 big board guys. Pause it for a second. So we just picked up 2 of our big board day 1 guys. That's huge. That's massive. That's great. That's good shaking.
Hampton and Golden. Yeah.
Now, Denell, Texas Wolf, Graves said try to gain a 4th round pick. That is true. We should try to get a 4th rounder now if we're wheeling and dealing if we can, but I think
once we get closer to it, then we can start
We're gonna have to wait till later in the
Well,
draft. We can't do it yet.
Madman's saying trade back in the second.
We can't trade. We have to be realistic. We've done 2 trades already, right?
Right.
I think we get one more. Realistically, like we could trade every time. We're gonna
Right.
trade one more time to try to get into the 4th.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
What I was going to say is you could take that once we get to the second, our 44th pick, we can see who's available. We could trade that pick to get a 3rd and possibly a 4th rounder.
Well, in fairness, though,
Possibly.
We did trade a 2nd round already. I'm just saying, the Cowboys aren't a team that trades that often.
Right.
No.
We've already done 2 trades. We traded back and then we traded up.
but the trade back was technically for the trade up.
Yes.
So it's kind of grouped together, but I do agree with you. We can't just go trade happy on this. So resume.
Yeah. And we can speed it up a little bit because now we're only at 24. Luther Burden off. And our next pick's at 44. So we do this pick, and then once we get closer to the
There goes Trey Amos, guys, at
Amos gone in the first
in
round.
the first round.
So hey, Jaden Higgins gone.
We already got our receiver, so don't worry about it,
That's
kid.
true.
Don't
Wide
worry
receiver,
about
halfback. Now we're just kind of looking for BPA, really.
Well, and what's our big board say?
Shannon Revel.
Chevon Revel.
Chevon Revel.
That's who we got to go with.
That's our big board guy. Because who are we?
6'3", 193. He's got a pirate for a team. But
Yeah,
otherwise, it's Kevin Winston.
Oh, you know who I didn't have up there? Watt. I'm gonna fill Watt, Xavier Watt in there.
yeah,
He
yeah.
can be our second, but
We did take him in our first pick in the second round. Or no.
we took him in the second, yeah, in our first draft. So Siobhan Revel, according to this makes it easy. None of our other guys are even. Nobody else is. Oh, you know who we didn't have on there? Prometheus. Also, Landon Jackson is Prometheus.
Oh,
He's not on our big board, but
put Landon Jackson goes on our big board.
But do you think he's before or after Revel?
I think Revel's
CB?
I think Revel's a bigger need.
CB's a bigger need.
In round 2?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
We already got our wide receiver and running back, right?
Okay, well, then we'll pop, just put a little asterisk. We'll pop Sampson and Revel up above him and put him in the last slot, Prometheus. Because I think Edge here is more sexy than, oh no, CB is definitely more
We've never
sexy.
picked we've never
Okay.
picked Hairston there. A lot of people are really high on Hairston, so but
We can't.
we can't. He's not on our big board.
He's not on our big board.
And we don't like,
And that's the reason why.
we don't like it.
Yep.
Having one good season is
Yeah.
not as good
Let's
as
take a refresher at Siobhan Revel here. Oh, yeah. The
2
old
good
pirate.
seasons, 2 back-to-back good seasons.
Not a lot of interceptions, but he's had a couple good years. And
Oh, he
whoa,
only played 3 games.
3 games. Wow.
That's injury concern. But hey, still, it's better than.
I think we got to go with the big board, fellas.
Yeah. Big board, Revel.
Welcome to the
Hang
team.
on.
Welcome to the
Handhold
team.
me. Welcome to the team.
Siobhan
It's a
Revel.
spot of need,
Spot of need.
and that's kind of where we're going at. So where are we going to pause to try to trade up into the 4th? Because this is still the second round, right?
Round 3, we'll
Oh,
look.
what the fuck? Pause it for a second. Demetrius Knight went right there at 56. So technically, according to our board, we should have taken him.
Oh, shit. We didn't see it.
And Scattaboo, we wouldn't have taken because we took a running back.
I don't mind this because
It's a position. It's a position of need.
position in need, and we know that after
Look at all our linebackers.
Amos and Chevin, there's no
Yeah.
one.
I think we're still fine.
Yeah, I guess what we should have done is we should have quickly looked, and then we should have just pulled up some of those positions. That's it.
Anyways, doesn't matter.
matter.
Siobhan Revel, I think is a good pick.
I still would have said if Revel was the last, tier 2 cornerback, we know between tier 2 quarterbacks, we know where there's a quality amount of linebackers. It's round 5 and 6. Not quality, I
But
should say.
body fillers.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys in that area.
And Jenkins Gaming reminds us we just picked up 3 starters.
Yeah.
We like that. And now we're cruising. We're going to be going all the way down to pick 149. But we're
Keenshaw went at the top of round
So we're
3 there.
not going to trade up. You don't?
no,
think?
we will.
Okay.
Once we get close to the 4th round,
Then we get to have some more
'cause
choices.
we basically gave up our 3rd round pick to get a second first.
Which is-
Essentially. Okay, so
which-
now we can cook here. Yeah, give this a little tester.
just to see what's up. So that's giving away 149, 174 to pick up 115.
Yeah, to move up a bunch of spots.
Yep.
34 spots we'd be moving up, which I like.
We took
Okay. Right on. So this is where it gets interesting. This is a 4th pick. This is kind of where This is where we're really gonna have to look. Oh, RJ Mickens is all
There's fucking Mick. Where do we have him on our?
we have Mickens.
In the 5th.
He's
Late fifth?
flying up boards, man. Mickens is flying up boards.
So some names that I see:
We have Blue to number 1,
Mickens,
but we've already picked a halfback.
Jaden Blue.
Torrey Horton,
Torrey
but we've already
Horton.
taken a wide
I
receiver.
think it's Mickens, guys. I know that where's Mickens on our board, and
6th.
He's the 6th round, so this is
but I still think like he's on the board, and if he's up this high,
He's doing something.
the PFF. I don't know. Do you take PFF over ADP? I kind of do.
Let's
Just-
keep going down, look at our
Yep.
4, and just see who else possibly.
there's Torrey Horton. We don't need him.
Helm. This is an area we're not going to have a lot of players.
Ty
Ty.
Robinson, 122.
Ty Robinson.
Also, Seth's there.
Seth McLachlan.
Oof.
I feel like Seth McLachlan's probably a better pick than Ty.
Is it though? You already have a starting center.
All Seth does
Ty
is play
Robinson
center.
Ty
We haven't-
Robinson could be. We don't have a starting nose tackle.
Right.
I like Robinson over Machacha.
McLachlan.
And there's Mello Dotson too, which we already got the CB, and Riley Leonard.
And we
so.
have Robinson in our 6. They must have updated this here because Robinson's in our 6.
Well, remember where we base those picks off of might have been 2 or 3.
Well, we just
weeks
that's
ago,
true.
So I don't know. I'm saying defensive interior is a bigger need than offensive line.
Definitely.
I'm also saying I don't hate building offensive line depth, but the thing that scares me about Machacha is he's only been a center.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that he couldn't
But then
have success elsewhere, but
possibly allows us to kick BB out to guard.
but why would you want to do that just because
Because if you have a true center, then you have
But,
now
but
you
how do
have
you
a
know
really
he's
solid guard.
BB's better than Seth McLaughlin is
I'm-
the thing.
I know.
you
I'm just-
don't know that Seth McLaughlin's going to be good in the NFL.
totally, and we know
He's
that we know that BB is
And we know that
capable
BB is.
as at that position. Totally, I
Where-
I hear you.
So where we're like, we don't have a starter is defensive interior, and that's why I'm like, take Robinson.
Jenkins Gaming saying that Ty is not a nose tackle.
Well,
Fuck
we need
you, Jenkins.
yeah,
Gaming.
with your sense talking.
Where is he? He plays over tack. Oh, okay, yeah. A gap, not that much. He's a B gap guy though.
I don't mind it, honestly. We just took this guy in our last draft.
He's on our board. We
He's
don't
on our
have any-
board.
in round.
He's on our. That's what
Well-
I'm saying. 6'6", 310. He's on our board.
But if we're doing that way, because Mickens and Higgins are both, or Robinson are both in our round 6.
guys. Mello Dotson's not a bad
Okay.
pick. And double up on
Dotson.
corners.
Yeah.
Doubling up on corners is not a bad idea.
No, it's not a bad idea, but we need to either look Mickens or
Fuck it,
my
Mickens.
vote Mickens or
My vote's Mickens.
Robinson.
Mickens,
Okay,
Mickens,
Mickens.
Mickens,
Mickens.
Mickens.
It's easy.
And he's
Yeah, it's good.
he's on my Rushmore.
Boost.
Boosted it.
He
just
boosted.
went Boost.
Man,
boost,
he's made
boost.
Mello Dotson went the pick after, which is interesting.
So now we can just speed, right?
Yeah, now we can speed it up.
Look at that. Okay, Afton Chisholm.
So what
Look
do
at
we,
our team though.
I like it. Now we got to look here. We got to look deep in here. So this is we're in round. Are we in round 6 right now?
Oh yeah. Hang on. Why did this not?
Way down in round 6. Lot of
Stutzman already got fucking picked.
Oh yeah, so we knew we weren't getting Stutes. So we're in round 6 here, fellas. Who's the first one we see?
Malachi
Moore,
Moore,
but we
which is
just-
not on our list.
Not on our board.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, Anth put him on there.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
But we just took a safety.
Oh my god.
We ain't getting many. We ain't getting many of the guys.
Hey, how many spots do we have in 6 and 7 open?
One each.
Okay, good. So let's pick some guys who
Okay,
can add to that.
can.
Just keep scrolling the list though for a second. So Malachi Moore, we picked a safety. Just kind of slow scroll the list here.
I'm looking more BPA in these picks than need at position.
Yeah, but we're going off of our big board, right?
Yeah, we just want to see.
We are, but
where's
we have two.
Brady's Cook? Where's Cook?
So
Where's
yeah,
Cook?
He's gone. He was drafted in like the 4th or 5th round.
Actually,
Yes.
nice. Okay, I believe you. I was just saying.
No.
actually.
Oh well.
No, he's still there.
So we got to take him.
Oh, what the?
That's the pick that we
maybe I
have.
saw.
That's
so-
the pick that we have to take.
So
Okay. Yeah.
you didn't fucking slow roll it and you missed out on Brady Cook.
I did.
You just assumed.
That
Let's
makes
take
it
'em.
easy. We said in the 6th round, if Brady Cook was there, we're taking him.
And we're getting him at a premium too at 211.
So there you go. Our big board came into play. Now we're back here. We have so we can add.
That's what.
Let's go through, see who we have. We gotta
Yes.
first make sure no one's here. We gotta see is Cypress there. Like start typing some of these names in, and let's see if our big board guys are still there. That's the trick before we
Wait, how do you spell Cypress?
Ventral.
Cypress. That's the guy. He must have already been picked.
Well, I thought I saw him go. Oh, there. Or Efton Chisholm.
That's Efton Chisholm.
I mean,
Cypress.
yeah.
Oh, Fentanyl is a safety.
No, he's a
He's a
quarterback.
cornerback.
So we're checking.
There
There
he
he
is
is.
right there.
There he is.
268. So
So
we can
he's
wait.
the highest?
No, Chisholm is. So it'd be Chisholm and then
Okay,
Okay,
well, that
Chisholm-
makes it easy. Then
yeah,
it's
Chisholm.
Chisholm.
draft him. Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team.
And then let's
Chizzy.
see-
Oh, Jay Higgins is gone.
And now let's check to see if
Fentanyl.
is on the board.
There he is.
There he is.
Makes it easy. Welcome to the team. There we are.
That's
That's
the
our
final
fucking-
Kanban
That's
mock.
the final, boys.
It's not
It's
going to
the
be
final
glorious.
mock draft. Welcome to the team. Ding, 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 ding.
All we have to worry about is do we like our top picks? Matthew Golden, A. Boosh. Look at that. Omarion Hampton, B. Siobhan Revel, East Carolina cornerback, B-. Then we get tricky again. RJ Mickens, safety, D. Brady Cook, B. Efton Chisholm, B. And Frentrell Cypress, the second, a C cornerback. Gives us a B, a solid B, guys.
You know what? I'm really, like I've always said, it's the first 3 rounds, so it's just the Golden, Hampton, and Revel pick. Maybe not the most excited, but this might be what the Cowboys have to do to get these guys. If you want the one of the top 3 wide receivers, and you want the second best halfback, might be what the Cowboys have to do.
Yep.
Would you guys be happy with Omarion Hampton and Matthew Golden?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'd be excited.
And how
for that.
exciting would that day 1 be?
Oh, man.
Super
for us,
excited.
for us as fans, trading back, picking up Golden, then trading up, getting Hampton, like that would be a pretty unreal,
Oh yeah.
unreal draft. And you can't go with the grades of PFF. They're fucking.
No, you got to go with what you see there.